Welcome to come on in. Yeah, I'm going to be giving you your April readings of 2026. Come on in. Yeah. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit during the reading. Just don't force it. All right. As we get settled in here, pull in the vibe. I've already called in everybody's spirit team and angels and everyone, so please just know that they're here with us right now. Solidity, inner core, peace, looking for inner peace. I like it. Somebody past or present, they're either in it or searching for it or what. I love that card. The dove, the peacefulness, the vibe of it. All right, nice card to start off with. Very nice. Volcanoes and storms. Ha, great. Power, volcanoes, something's erupting or coming to a head, maybe. Something like that. I'm not sure how that is yet with you. Storms, cleansing. Yeah, storms are cleansing. During the storms can be, freaky as we're dealing with the thunder and the lightning and whatever weather patterns there are at the time. But, here I feel like it's very cleansing. I feel like there's been a lot of crying, maybe, emotions or what. This is crowning you, however. Cleansing of the storms. I like it. My fellow water sign out there. Time, discipline, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, TikTok. It takes time to be disciplined, right? You have to, it's like something you continue, right? It's like you're diligent about, you're always working on it. Discipline. And time. Time is a peculiar thing. I get a very mysterious vibe from this card, This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. But, time is ticking. Something about that. Something about that. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. Something's about to erupt, or I'm almost feeling like a tower. I don't really need two, but I'll take two. First, we got clarity, mountains. This has come out in almost every single reading I've done so far this week. Yeah, clarity. People are searching for clarity in these days, these times, right? This one's solitary, right? Solidity. Somebody could be on their own here, right? This is like slumber, hibernation. That would be me in the wintertime. And then this one wanted to show itself, building and atoms. Number 40. Yeah, this is very alchemistic, if that's a word. Alchemistic, is that a word? I just made it up if it isn't. Yeah. So I'm feeling like a lot of magic here, clarity. The peculiarity thing there was a very certain kind of vibe. All right. That's where we're starting from. Anyway, we know it's going to, a lot of things are going to change back and forth or what, and we're going to see. We're going to get down. What's the T? Waves, emotions, worry, fear. You're hoping for someone to find inner peace and solace. Sometimes these incense things are really strong. Anyway, worry and fear are like wasted emotions, right? But it's kind of hard not to worry at times as well. I get it. I'm going to actually move this so it's not in my face. It's okay if it's in your face because you can't smell it. It's not going up your nose like it is mine. Yeah. So, anywho, I feel like it's been like an emotional journey here or something, or that's part of it here. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, I think there's a lot of mountains to climb. Somebody's been very arrogant and rude and disruptive. Very insincere. I'm hearing like disrespectful. That's a thing now. I mean, it's a real thing. Disrespect. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber, cleansing, storms. Yeah, this is crowning you. So something's clearing out. Something's like a tower, or you can't believe the power, or what, right? We have that volcano, and then the arrogant, rash actions and insincerity card right under it. And then, yeah. Something's coming. Something's coming. Smell the roses. Slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. Yeah. Slow down. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Time, discipline. Yep. Right? I mean, it doesn't mean, whatever you're doing, do it at a slower pace. Relax, man. Somebody needs to relax. Go, 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 go. It's not always good. It's not always healthy, right? Feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. I like that. With clarity. Time, discipline, slow down. Is this you, or is this advice you're giving? I wonder. You're going to have to place that. Excuse me. All right, we're going to see what else. What else here? Solidity, inner core, peace, harmonizing, I feel. Mirror reflects your own issues like attracts like. Yeah, the lady in the picture, I mean, in this mirror, is not equaling the lady that's on the side of it. So somebody is refusing to look at themselves in the mirror, or they don't want to self-reflect, or whatever that is. And they're very worried or fearful. Maybe the inner core is peace and solidity. So, like I said, it's a wasted emotion, right? Somebody has a fierce temper here, dark moods, anger issues, and abusive. With the volcano card, yikes. If this person ever apologized, I think that would be a tower. Whoever that is, I think that would be. Something's about to erupt. Somebody's getting pissed. Something. It takes two. Someone is not committed, incompatible, and conflicted. We have two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. It takes two. Cleansing of the storms. Being conflicted. Cleansing of the storms. Yeah, it's lightning. It's thundering. It's raining cats and dogs, or whatever that saying is. And it's cleaning it out. This is crowning you. Yeah, these two-faced, backstabbing, fierce enemies, whoever this is. Undecided, choosing between lovers, competing for affection. Somebody is jealous, they want someone to themselves. There's hope, fear, challenge, and homework. I'm feeling jealousy in this card. Discipline, time, stop, smell the roses, get out in nature. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Choosing between the two for affection. Choosing between two for affection over time. Been burned, afraid to love again, unhealed trauma, and runs away. And then we have feminine energy, nurturing, mothering, caring, and clarity and building. Okay. It's one of our fire alarms. Sorry about that. It's not here. We'll just keep going. It's freaking my kitties out, though. It's all right, baby. That's weird. It happened earlier, too. I hope it doesn't happen here because I'll have to cut this short. But anyway, we're going to get more of the tea. Hi, everyone. That's a fire alarm next door. I think they're testing the alarms around here because it went off earlier here and it was wicked loud. I would have to cut the video if it happened again. But I think they're doing something with them and it's kind of annoying. Sorry. They got to do what they got to do. I don't know. No, it's okay. Well, at first I wasn't sure, but it came to me. Okay, so show me what I need to see here. Somebody needs to look in the mirror. You know, it might be hard at some of these things. Fire, you know, is there? No. I know, but they have been doing something. I'm going to go check real quick, but I'll be right back. I doubt it. Don't worry, peeps. It's okay. I think they're just testing it. I don't know why it hasn't gone off yet, but whatever. Anyway, fire in the reading here. Yeah, something fire energy. Something's burning, something's going to ash, or it is ash. Waves, worry, inner core, solidity, fierce temper. Yeah. Whoever you know is or whoever this fierce temper mood swing person is, can be abusive, is what I see. Storm here. That's weird because I have volcanoes, I have storms, and then I have storm, ding, 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 with fire. I know, I'm going to keep looking out my window too. Oh, thank you about my background. It's actually like black light. I can turn it on, but it doesn't always show the colors right. See, it looks more pinky. Pinky. It's cool here, but not on camera. You know, there it's like, yeah. Anywho, storm, yeah. There's somebody owes an apology. Somebody's losing it. Somebody's having a temper tantrum right now. Or that's what this is, you know, in the present. So it's either right now or whatever. Somebody has to blame somebody. Has to blame someone. They don't want to reflect. See, they don't want to look in the mirror and take accountability, whatever this is. But it takes two here, you know? People are conflicted. Somebody's two-faced. Somebody's competing for attention or what? College or university. This has been coming out a lot too. It's funny how certain cards follow certain readings, you know? Somebody could be a student or graduated or something like that. I can't believe that alarm hasn't gone off yet. I see no smoke anywhere, nobody flipping out. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. But anyway, do I? Yeah, I don't see anybody out there. So anyway, yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Something's undecided and somebody needs to slow down, be more disciplined or something. Something's about disciplining. Somebody's pissed. Somebody, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I feel like this could pertain to a couple different things, maybe. One more, please. Why is this not going off? Well, now we have people here that run the place, so it just pulled in, so they'll probably shut it off. Thank God. Vacation or staycation, something like that. Clarity, atoms, been burned, feminine energy, mothering energy, something. Somebody may need a vacation or whatever. Somebody's afraid to love again. They're insecure. Okay. Somebody's needs to unblock their root chakra, work on their, mind, body, spirit, get aligned or something. Why is this still on? I've never had this happen before while I've been live, so all right, it is what it is, All right, fire here with waves and inner core. Somebody, this is my Herb Crafters Tarot deck. It's a very springy deck. I love this deck, really. Ton of fire, yeah, breaking ancestral curses right off the bat. Fire, energy, yeah, breaking some things are over. Emperor, fierce temper. This is like abuse of authority or power, And look, power right here, volcano. Excuse me, fierce temper, apology, arrogant, storm, and emperor. Holy moly, what a row that is, right? The world down. Yeah, when this alarm went off here, this morning, it went off for like a good 15 minutes before it shut off. I have they were all here working on it. But whatever they're doing, it took time. So I know I'm not really worried right now. The world down here, things are not completed. Like, do we need documents signed or something? Are there documents or it takes two, and somebody's being two-faced, right? Has to blame somebody. Things are not completed, or it's about completion. It's about ending this and moving on completely, right? Completely. 9 of air down. It's clear as day, or mental clarity. Somebody's learning about the mental clarity part of things and being disciplined. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. The expression frozen in time. Yeah, it could be like a big something relevant to this message, because I know it's not an emergency, or I wouldn't be here, doing this. It is ironic though, isn't it? Something. Fire, storm, towers, like an emergency. I hope everybody, be vigilant and check on your friends and neighbors and whatnot, just in case. 4 of Earth, holding on, power and structure here with the Emperor. Yeah, it's all about power and authority. See? Fierce temper, volcano. I feel like somebody's really upset and they're going to lose it. And I don't know what they're losing it about. Somebody going on vacation, fighting for, this is like, I don't understand. The Hermit is solitude energy, like somebody was in solitude time. It could, somebody is like a wise guide here, or that's what it's about, right? Through the emergencies, through the fire, through the storm, 10 of fire. Try to, thank God. Told you. It's okay. Everything's okay. Yeah, but it's like, oh no. Adelaide of Earth. Adelitas are strong, right? it's like a warrior spirit here. So, and I do see, this is really a cool card. She's out of the yucca plant. She's making something tangible, something you can hold, something grounded, something earthy, So I like it. This is like making something tangible or making it work. Somebody's force controlling, maybe, with this fierce temper, has too many anger issues and dark mood swings, abusive. I feel like this control thing, like, I don't know, they're weaving a web or something, though. Oh, something about making money, maybe? I don't know, but somebody's arrogant. Ten of water down. That's going to be dead center in the reading. This is about the home, the unhappy home. Somebody has to blame somebody. It takes two, however, but somebody, this is about being two-faced, a double life, a cheater, or a backstabber. So whatever that's about, with the cleansing of the storms, times two or maybe even three by now. Ding, 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 ding. And we're barely even into the reading. And we've already got synchronicities and what. So, yeah, somebody at home's mad that somebody was on vacation helping somebody else out. They're jealous, they're insecure, they're fighting for attention, and they're blowing up. And whatever narcissist or whatever this is, it's all about power and control. And they want somebody to settle down. And quite honestly, I'm feeling like a lot of this is petty. I'm not sure about this for everybody, of course, but Seven of fire down, Madre of air. Somebody's very bitter, very hostile, very negative. That scythe here with that Queen of Swords energy, yeah, vacation, been burned before. Somebody, maybe the person you went to see or something was the one that went through this scorned kind of energy. I'm not sure. Somebody needs to make boundaries and restrictions, however. Seven of fire, right? College or university, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Time and discipline. Why is that still going? They shut it off once. Somebody, I'm just getting very messed up. Like, I'm feeling like this is talking possibly about two different things. But you're going to have to place it. It may not be at all. I just don't know. Three of Swords, Two of Earth reversed. Yeah. Here's the betrayal, right? Remember that's the betrayal card. That's the two-faced backstabber painful card, right? There could be like that echinacea there. That's a medicinal herb right there. But the twining, it's hurtful. Trying to light a light and be the guide, through the emergency, through the fire, through the, very out of balance. Two of Earth reversed. Very out of balance. The storms, the volcanoes, the tempers. I feel like wham jam, it's like right in your face. It's going to happen fast, or it is happening fast, or something around the home. Somebody's got to blame somebody, right? They can't look in the mirror. Maybe they have an issue with something else and they're taking it out on you. I'm not sure. Haya of Earth. Hayas are kids. Hayas kids? Anyway, yeah, didn't I just say restrictions and boundaries? And look what she's making, restrictions and boundaries for her garden. I'm a horticulturalist by trade. So, I get it. You might too. But yeah, so they're also in the learning stage, Hayas, right? They're like a page energy. So it's like a learning how to maneuver too, or bend, right? Has to blame somebody. Two more. This is getting really annoying. I told you it went off for like 15 minutes this morning. It would be nice if they even notified us of this, because I wouldn't have gone live. You know? I would have waited. Whatever. I don't know. Temperance, 14. Somebody's an earth angel here. It's about balance, right? It's about um harmony and mind, body, spirit. It's about meditation. It's about alchemy, right? College, university. See, it's very reckless and out of balance, and this is about balance. You're trying to balance. Somebody here with the fierce temper wants to fight, and you don't. Right, Cancer? You just want to heal and fucking do what you gotta do, or something. 5 of 5, yeah, you don't want to fight. Spirit, it's so funny. It's right on. Um, Yeah, it's about no competition, not competing, not fighting, letting it go, right? Didn't I have that? Letting it go? The four, did I not? Four of Earth. Four of Earth is holding on. Okay, that's what it was. And we need to let go, right? Somebody's holding on. Somebody needs to let go. Is somebody wound too tight? I wonder. Yeah, you love this person. It's about a union or a reunion, right? It's a beautiful card, but there's storms, like huge storms. Show me what I need to see. I'm switching over to my familiar deck. So we have the Fool reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, somebody may be a little timid of moving forward. They don't know how. They don't, whatever that may be. With the fire, I got fire here, 10 of fire there, storms all over the place. You know, whatever the emergency was, or maybe spirit's looking at it like it's a matter of emergency. That could be. I'm not sure, but not putting into it. I was just saying how we don't really want to fight, but the emperor, I feel like this emperor, it has a fierce temper. Like they can, I don't know. Is this emperor like a full-blown narcissist? Six of Swords down. So with all these storms, I would say it's like a storm of the century, whatever this is about, because now this is the third, maybe fourth card representing the storms. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, has to blame somebody. Things are not completed. They're not closed. I feel like there's like bad karma here, or things that keep going round, like lessons were not learned, and it just, maybe they are wound too tight, and they're like, when you have a yo-yo and you wind it super tight, and by the time you let it go, it just really, you know what I mean, or lets it out, or I don't know. I hope I explained that right. I don't know. Show me, I need a bunch of cards. Knave of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, message not received. This person's a narcissist. I know it. People are very undecided about things right now. You know, time's ticking, whatever. Dealing with it hard, all over the place. We just had the Fire Horse New Year. You know, a lot of people think New Year's is January 1st. It's you know, the spring equinox technically is what it is for the Chinese zodiac, and the Fire Horse energy is now in full swing, beginning of the year. So you think the Epstein files are already a lot that we're dealing with already being in April. Wait till you see what's coming. So buckle up, because I have a feeling things are going to get very chaotic. Things could be very out of balance and out of whack for a time, right? So that's when you stay centered and focused, right? And let the storms and chaos, whatever, happen. And you're just, you know, and there might be a time when you need, you know, like this, you know, some people down the road could be flipping out because this alarm hasn't gone off yet, or it keeps going and whatever. And, you know, so there could be you know, a lot of reference to this alarm going off during this, a lot of different metaphorical ways, you know. Anywho, so Nine of Air, there's well, you know, the Nine of Air down, college, university, right over this. I'm feeling like somebody isn't getting the message. It keeps going round and round. They want to keep somebody, they want to blame somebody, so they're keeping them stuck in a certain situation, although it's about letting it go. It's about letting the mental confusion go. All right, finally, now we really do have people here that are going to stop it. So, Seven of Wands down is crossing boundaries. Somebody's space. Is somebody like the arrogance, maybe, right? And the insincerity or whatever. The one that's, you know, with the mood swings, you know, the crossing boundaries, holding on to, or maybe it's just that there are no boundaries, or they don't want to see the boundaries or acknowledge them. I'm not sure. Vacation right over it. Knave of Wands over here. We've got Knave of Pentacles and Knave of Wands. Knaves to me are knights, right? Somebody's taken action in the past. They went down. I feel like that's just saying, I just feel like it's clarifying what I said earlier about the mentor or the guru or whatever trying to shine the light. You know, somebody went down trying to spread the message or took action towards that person or whatever. Fire is right over it. The when the fire burns, ashes, you know, it's about resurrection and rebirth as well, maybe, or something. There must be something wrong with these alarms, or this wouldn't be happening. We would have been notified about this. Anywho, death card reversed. Yeah, they refuse that things are over. They don't, maybe we don't want things over. They're stuck in the past or something. Storm right over this. But then I have the Adelita of Earth, who, you know, somebody's trying to make it not over, not fight, don't, you know, but I feel like it's a very combative energy, you know. You're trying, I just feel like somebody wants to fight. That's just the way it is. They need to blame somebody. They need to let it, they're going to take it out on you. And it might get wicked, depending on these fierce tempers. Yeah? Empress down with the ton of water down, dead center in the reading. Yeah, the Empress is not happy around this home. The storms are real. Somebody's two-faced or untrustworthy or what. Maybe, I'm not sure. Breaking chains here with the Devil reversed. Those of you who are breaking addictions, kudos, congratulations. It's not easy, but this can be in a lot of behavioral patterns, or on the other hand, it's just not dealing with the devil energy. Period. Somebody needs a vacation. They're bitter. Maybe that the bitter person needs to go on a vacation and relax, right? I'm not sure how it's going to work with you. There's a lot of scenarios, but it's kind of wicked on the table here. Ten of Cups reversed again. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, the happy home is not so happy. The Three of Swords is there. It hurts. It's painful. There could be some betrayal there. Absolutely. I've got it all over the place. Double life cheater. I don't know what that is, but there's masks here. People are hiding and concealing themselves or the truth or what they did or whatever, and they have to blame somebody else and take it out on you. I don't know. I feel like it's a very desperado kind of energy, They're desperate. They need to, they will not take accountability, so they'll do whatever they have to do to put it off on somebody else. See? It's kind of ruthless, cold-hearted, if you ask me. But that's how reckless some of these things are. 7 of Cups down, yeah. With the 2 of, yeah, the illusion's out. You see how reckless it is. I think you're going to be walking into some sort of somebody's bad day. They need to take it out on somebody and blame somebody, and you just happen to be that person, and it's going to flip and rock your world. And it's probably not going to be the time or place. Yeah, something like that. Somebody's going to be, it's like opening a box of worms here, or Pandora's box. Yeah? High of Earth down, Queen of Wands down. Didn't I have King of Wands? Oh, I have Knave. I had Madre of Air. But yeah, Queen of Wands down. I feel like they're going to be trying to, it's almost like I'm getting an energy of somebody, probably this narcissist, right? This force control, gaslighter, fierce temper person, is maneuvering their how do I say that? Like gaslighting. They're like making things. They're trying to make you look guilty. Or something. Or at fault. Or I don't know. It's weird. Now I have Knave of Cups, which is about apologies and ding 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 ding. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Rash, arrogant, insincere, fierce temper. Yeah. Knave of Cups. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Bouncing. You're hoping for the apologies, but I don't know, man. This could be change of plans or no plans. Right here with the 2 of Wands down, 7 of Fire down. Double down. Right? College or university. Somebody's learning. Somebody's seeing. They don't like what they see. Or something. The Tower down. We don't want to fight. We don't, maybe somebody needs to get away for a little while and cool down, figure it out, or something. They're refusing the Tower, they're denying it, or something. They don't want it. They don't, whatever that is. Right? I don't blame you if it's you. Right? Oh, that goes down here. Maybe you're sending this person on vacation. I don't know. 4 of Wands. Some kind of good news, but it is around the home. I don't know how the good news is going to happen. It's about marriage, family, the whole spiel of it. But I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of good news somehow to look forward to out of this. Maybe they will apologize after all. But you know how the narcissists are with those apologies. So just saying, right? What am I on? 40 minutes? And that stupid alarm is still going on. All right. Where am I? I'm going to use my Celtic Tree Oracle. I like this deck for change of seasons. Whoops. The queer apple. Number 10. I like it. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders should you need to. The queer apple. Apples is like harvest time. Abundance. You know? It's probably something like that. I'm not sure. Where am I? There it is. Abundance is associated with this card. Therefore, you are granted many boons and blessings. You are reminded to be grateful and to count those blessings. Appreciation is in order. Look to the paradise that you live in and do what you can to protect her. Give your gratitude to all the unseen helpers of nature. Gaia, you know? Perhaps you can leave a corner of your yard or garden so wild that the nature spirits have a safe place to dwell. Apple invites you to rest and heal from strife, illness, fatigue, or injury. You are granted the unconditional love of the Great Mother. When you get this card in a reading, you may also be offered a choice between two equally beautiful things. It is not an easy choice to make. It may be time to place your attention on one thing at the expense of another. If so, hone in on your talents and choose. And enjoy the sweetness of the apple that you picked. Yeah, no regrets, no coulda, woulda, shouldas. Yeah. Apple can also connects to your homelands. It is time to make a spiritual pilgrimage. If this is not possible, you can study the ancient spirituality of these places and find out more about your lineage. Immerse yourself in some study of ancient wisdom. I like that card. We're going to give you a kitchen witch. I'm going to see what you're conjuring up in your kitchens this springtime. Right? Milk, thistle, and intrusion. Thank you, Spirit, for validating what I said earlier when I said somebody is crossing your boundaries or not respecting your whatever that means, right? It's funny how these messages come through, man. All right, don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. You know. Your thorny attitude is causing others to bristle as you deal with a prickly issue that's been leaving you feeling rather uncomfortable. Use me to draw out toxins from the body as I decrease inflammation and soothe the negative effects of disturbance and aggravation to your liver, which is the seat of your anger. My spikes will protect you from the violation of others, breaking hexes and exorcism. Sow my dried seeds into a poppet, or use them in spells to break bad habits and drive away depression as I lend you my strength to defend yourself against harm. I shall guard you well if grown in your garden and protect you from evil if you place me at your front door. Beware of those who direct ill will and lower emotions like jealousy your way, for they shall be deterred by a short, sharp shock. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be giving somebody a little taste of their own, you know, or something. I don't know. Is this the storm of the century? I'm not sure. I'm going to give you a few of my Gypsy Witch tarot cards. There's a sun. I like that. You know I do. A couple more. Thank you. 3, 4, 5. Okay. King of Hearts, King of Diamonds, Three of Hearts, Three of Clubs, Four of Hearts. Yeah. Yeah, friendly disposition. There's news. There's good news. See, I knew I felt the good news out of this somehow, some way. There's definitely a good omen here. There's a lot of growth, expansion, and healing here, but the illumination near snakes and mice, and it's vexes the dark side, right? So it's like bringing something to light, which could be quite the shock, or tree is good health, fulfillment of your highest dreams, and then we have the fish, which is riches through stock, but if it's distant, it foretells failure and disaster. So depending on all of this, you know, could be a good thing, and I think it's going to depend on how people deal with fate, so they can shape their destiny, right? Because it's going to, how they handle the situation and all of your situations and where you are in this story, right? Or something like that. I can't believe that is still going off. All right, so yeah, I'm going to give you a rune and close this out. And that's the one, stone lines. Yeah, that's what they used to use as stones when they had to sharpen their tools and their things that they needed, fishing hooks, they would have to sharpen the very edge of it even. As the body grows with life's wisdom, so does the heart leak out with love. Learning lessons through life, right? Gaining the wisdom, the strength, yeah. And so does the heart leak out with love. You love this person. It may cut like a knife, but you love this person, right? Those are your messages, Cancer. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human. I'm so sorry about this alarm. Um, we're gonna hope that it ends soon. And I'll be back soon with your next messages. Take care till we meet again.